Listen up, traders. The market isn't your greatest enemy. It's not the charts, the volatility, or the unexpected news. Your real enemy, it's inside you. It's your ego. That voice whispering, push harder, risk more, show them you're the best. But let me tell you something. You're one trade away from disaster if you let ego take the wheel. This game isn't about flexing or showing off. It's about profit. It's about survival. It's about taming the beast within you to build a legacy. Today, we're exposing your ego for what it is, a reckless gambler, and arming you with the discipline to shut it down. Let's ignite your inner trader and charge toward victory. Your ego is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's seductive, loud, always craving attention. It pushes you to overtrade, to skip your stop loss, to chase that one big win to prove you're a genius. But here's the truth. Every time you listen to your ego, you're one step closer to blowing your account. Paul Tudor Jones, a trading titan, knew this. He said, "Don't be a hero, don't have an ego." He built his empire not by showing off, but by staying humble, sticking to his rules, and respecting the market. The ego wants to dominate, but the market? It can't be tamed. It's a raging river. You don't conquer it, you navigate it. One trade. That's all it takes for your ego to turn a solid plan into a reckless gamble. You're not here to impress anyone. You're here to be profitable, to build, to last. So step one, recognize your ego for the enemy it is. Inside every aspiring trader, there are three voices: the analyst, the trader, and the gambler. The analyst is your strategist, calm, calculated, studying charts, crunching numbers, setting rules. The trader is your executor, following the analyst's plan with precision. But the gambler, that's your ego. The gambler wants to bet big, skip the plan, and chase the thrill. The gambler screams, "This is the trade! Go all in." The analyst whispers, "Stick to the data." Who does the trader listen to? That's the battle that defines your career. Jesse Livermore, one of history's greatest traders, learned this the hard way. He made millions, lost them, and rose again because he learned to let the analyst lead. He said, "The market is never wrong, but opinions often are. Your ego's opinion, it's a trap. Your job is to silence the gambler and empower the trader to follow the analyst's rules. That means predefined risk, stop losses you honor, and a journal you actually use. When the gambler tries to take over, shut it down with discipline. That's how you win, not by showing off, but by staying true. Discipline is the blade that slays your ego. It's the shield that keeps the gambler at bay. Without it, your ego will push you to trade bigger, to ignore your rules, to seek validation instead of profit. And that's the fastest road to ruin. Ed Seykota, a trend-following legend, mastered this. He said, "The elements of good trading are cutting losses, and cutting losses." That's discipline in action, sticking to your risk profile, no matter how loud your ego screams to prove yourself. Seykota didn't trade to be seen. He traded to be profitable. Your routine is your fortress. Wake up, review your charts, check your psychological state. Risk only what you can lose. 1%, 0.5%, whatever keeps you in the game. Journal every trade, not to brag, but to learn. When you feel the urge to go bigger, to skip a stop, that's your ego begging for attention. Crush it with discipline. Say, "Not today." The market doesn't care about your pride. It doesn't reward show-offs. It rewards those who respect it, who know their flaws, and who stick to their plan. Here's the hard truth. You're not perfect. You have flaws. Your ego wants to hide them, to pretend you're untouchable. But denying your weaknesses only makes them stronger. Accepting them? That's where growth begins. Ray Dalio, who built Bridgewater into a hedge fund giant, lives by this. He said, "Pain plus reflection equals progress." When you lose a trade, when you break a rule, don't let your ego bury it. Face it, journal it, learn from it. Dalio's success came from embracing his mistakes, not pretending he didn't make them. This is your moment, trader. Your ego is your enemy, but you hold the power to tame it. You're one trade away from disaster, or one trade away from greatness. The choice is yours. Silence the gambler. Let the analyst guide you. Empower the trader to execute with precision. Channel Paul Tudor Jones's humility, Jesse Livermore's resilience, Ed Secoda's discipline, Ray Dalio's reflection. You're not here to show off. You're here to build a legacy of profit, consistency, and strength. The market will test you. Your ego will beg to be seen. But you're bigger than that. You're a warrior, armed with discipline, grounded by humility, driven by purpose.